Haven't made a story video in a little bit. It's been mainly the funny moments shit, so I'm gonna throw one of these in here. I was racking my brain trying to think of what story I was gonna tell, and then it came to me. The perfect story. Going home with a complete stranger, bro. I completely forgot about this shit. So this happened in the summer of 2021. During that summer, me and my friends were doing a lot of riding, one of my friends was riding bikes, another one was riding scooters, I was riding the skateboard, a couple other people were skating, and we would have this one park that we would frequent because it had some pretty nice stuff in it. It wasn't like one of those shitty parks that like nobody takes care of. This one was like sort of new, and it was in a populated area, and it was in a nice neighborhood, so we weren't gonna get ganked and shit for our boards and our fucking bikes. They had really good concrete there too. Like, it was super smooth. It was perfect for skating. Anyways, this was one of the times that I went alone. So there are times when I'm out and about doing my shit for the day, and I'll stop and skate for a little bit at the skate park, and then go back to whatever I was doing. This was one of those days, and it was jumping at the park this day. I drove by and I was like, yep, we're pulling over and we're stopping. We gotta see what's going on over there. A couple people are into cars at that park, so there's a couple nice vehicles in the parking lot. One of them being a red Blob Eye WRX. And I was sitting there and I was talking with the guy that owned it for a bit, and he was just opening up the hood and showing me his fucking pink little fucking, I don't even know. He had pink parts on the red car. Half of the shit in there looked brand new. And that's an old car. He's one of those guys that has the Instagram on his back windshield, so you can follow him and shit. And then after I'm done with that, I go into the park. And I practice my little fucking manuals or pop shove-its. That's all I really ever got. I've been trying tray flips for like 3 or 4 years now, and I still haven't got them down. Anyways, there were a few like acquaintances that me and my friends met at that park. Since we would go there so often, there were people that we'd run into over and over again, and we kind of became like friends. More like in the same vein as like school friends. You only see them at the skate park. You only talk to them at the skate park, shit like that. And I saw a group of people that I knew, and I gravitated towards them and shit, and I hung out for a bit, like an hour or so. Now, I knew a bunch of the people in this group, but not the one that I went home with. She wasn't there the first time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give her the name. Michelle. So Michelle wasn't there when I'd met all of them previously, and I was like first getting introduced today. And she was chill. She didn't ride anything. She was one of those people that just came to the skate park to hang out. So she was a couple years older than me at the time. She still is, but I remember that being weird to me because she looked like she was my age. So we're hanging out for a bit, and then people get hungry. And they say, oh shit, let's go to Taco Bell, it's down the road. And I was like, shit, I'm about to go too. I'm gonna drive. Because I was gonna drive in a separate car. Michelle goes, why are you driving? Come with me, it's down the road. We'll just ride in my car. I was like, okay. And me being a little fucking spaz, I'm getting nervous immediately because it's stranger danger. I know this person isn't gonna try and kill me, but like, I'm not used to getting in cars with people that I don't know yet. So I was on edge, but I did get in the car and we were talking and shit. She actually had the same problem with her transmission that my Honda had. And then we get to Taco Bell. We go through the drive-thru. I make my order and she makes her order. We agree that I'm gonna give her money or Cash App her, one of the two, I forgot. And she's gonna be the one to pay for it at the drive-thru window. When we get to the window, she realizes that she forgot her wallet at home. So we pull off, telling them that we'll be right back. And we actually go to her house. She lives close. And she mentioned that to me when she said that she was gonna go home and get it quick. She goes, I'm gonna go to my house and get it real quick. And don't freak out. It's kind of close, and I'll only be in a second. I was like, okay, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't feel like walking back to the skate park at this point. So we get to her crib, and she says that she wants to smoke while she's here. And she offers to smoke me out. So, of course, I get into her crib. You know the fucking drill. Her dog is fucking huge. That scares the shit out of me. I'm doing the like, when they're like, oh yeah, he doesn't bite. It was a big motherfucker, dude. That thing was like waist height. We get into her room. I'm not judging. A lot of people are like this. I'm personally not like this. I like seeing my floor. Her room was bombed. Like, I couldn't see her floor. I just made a comment about it. I literally could not see it. I couldn't tell you what it was. Clothes, fucking books, magazines, like holy shit. It didn't smell or anything, but like shit was everywhere. I remember I asked her if I could move all of the shit that was on her bed so I could sit. And she was like, oh yeah, I don't care about that. Keep in mind, she's super nice. She just offered to smoke me out. She was gonna cover the food and I was gonna pay her back because I left my shit in my car. This is a good person. I remember she busted out a beaker bong with a Homer Simpson sticker right on the front of it, and she cleared out whatever was in there before. It was just some like half burnt weed or whatever the fuck. And she says to me, "I think I'm gonna have a little razzle dazzle." I'm not shitting you. I think I'm gonna have a little razzle dazzle. And there was an awkward pause, and I was just looking at her, and she was looking at me, and it like took a little longer to register that I don't know the inside jokes that she's making, because we only known each other for a day. She was like, "Oh shit, no, don't freak, no." Razzle dazzle is just what I call a dirty bowl. A dirty bowl is basically just like blunt guts or like tobacco. It's like half tobacco, half weed. After she explained, she was like, "I can see how you would give me that look after I say razzle dazzle." And it's like, yeah, bro. I mean, I'm glad you understand, but like, razzle dazzle, you don't say that to the strangers when you're loading up the bong. But yeah, she gets to smoking, and she fucking cleared it in a second. She was a fucking monster. I couldn't believe it because it was half tobacco. She must have been used to it. And she offered one to me, like, a smaller one. I did say, like, if you're gonna pack some of that shit for me, just put it like a quarter of a bowl or like half a bowl, because I don't smoke tobacco like that at all. Like, I'm gonna cough my ass off, and like, I barely want to do it anyways. I'm just doing it to be nice. I'm saying this in my head. I take my rip, and even with like a quarter of a bowl filled, I was still coughing like a motherfucker. And she's like, "Yeah, I gotta stop doing this. I don't cough like that anymore." And I was like, "Damn, bro. I just don't like the taste of it, and it's super fucking harsh, and it's tobacco." So, regardless, I took the tobacco hit. And then she grabbed her shit, and we were back on the road. I bet you forgot, we still have the Taco Bell guy waiting for the fucking money. I doubt that well, they might have made it. I don't know. Regardless, we got there. She pays for it. I get my tacos. She gets her burrito or whatever she got. And we link up with everybody else. And we just go back to what the fuck we were doing, chilling, skating. Towards the end, when we're all about to split off, I pull Michelle aside and I'm like, "Yo, I never paid you back yet. Let me get your Cash App and we can do this real quick so I can make sure you get paid before you go. I don't want to screw you out of your money. Like, I'm not here to scam you. We just met." And I also thanked her for smoking me out again. See, I'm a polite motherfucker. Come on. Don't count me out. And she does that thing where she waves me away and she goes, "I don't want that money. You're fine." Not in a rude way, but she was just like, "I got it. I got you." Man, she got me the free food, the free smoke, and I'm a complete stranger. So much better than getting kidnapped. So much better. And the weird thing is, I never really saw this person ever again. To this day, I don't know where the fuck. She's just another NPC now. It's so fucking weird. I literally never had like an in-depth conversation with this person ever again, I don't think. No, I didn't crack it. Fucking leaving comments and shit. There was no cracking involved. I was not cracking it. Anyways, that's another story in the books from the skating era. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story video. I like to put these in to break up all the gaming and funny moments and whatever the fuck, just to check in and talk one-on-one. But that's enough one-on-one for now. Peace out, y'all. Leave a like, subscribe, all that shit.